Okay.
Hello.
Welcome to our video.
To our story time.
About woofing with Rachel.
With Rachel. We'll be about that name in
Okay.
It was, yeah.
So first step.
Well, let's give a little bit of background on our situation. So we are going to a place called Mumbledone, which we thought was like a town with maybe like one little store, and it's in rural Italy. We'll talk more about the town in a minute.
Yeah.
So that was what we thought. First, we started our long travel day.
Really long travel day. Starting like 6 a.m. and then we went until like 4, like 5 basically.
Yep.
And we missed our stop, so we had to go to the next one. Mm-hmm. And she had to come pick us up, and that felt like a sign that we had missed the
when we missed
stop.
Yeah. So we were already having a really exhausting and frustrating day, and we felt so dirty. And the only thing we had eaten was Burger King and like a couple granola bars, so we were also so hangry, and I ran out of water.
Yeah.
And she came to pick us up, and
she was very farmer looking.
No,
she
worse.
She had like shaved the side of her head.
Just looked so dirty. I'm sorry. She looks like you. When I saw her, I was like, wow. Like, I'm kind of scared.
We had just expected something different based on what she...
Her hair is something I kept, like, noticing. It was up in, like, a ponytail that was, like, falling apart. But then half of her hair was, like, rubbed off or something.
Yeah.
Like, not, like, purposefully, I don't think.
We were just a little concerned starting off getting in the car.
Genuinely, when we got in the car, I thought, like, maybe this person's, like, an addict. Like, maybe we just signed up to go with a crackhead.
Yeah. But then we got there. We met the nice people that were working there.
Mm-hmm. Really, really nice girls.
Very nice people.
There was Noemi, who is, like, this 20-year-old French girl who, like, spoke, like, a tiny bit of English, but it was still hard communicating with her. And then this maybe, like, 30-year-old German lady called Elisa, and she was just very nice, quiet.
Yeah.
Good people.
They were very nice.
Because we weren't expecting anyone to be there.
No, we didn't know that anyone else was going to be there.
There was a very much lack of communication.
We didn't know anything that was happening.
No, we did not know anything that was happening.
And so we got to our room and we put our stuff down. It was really hot.
Wait, talk about when we first entered the house.
Oh,
the property was beautiful.
It was very pretty.
Like old Italian, gorgeous, in the middle of nowhere on the top of a mountain.
Mm-hmm.
Like
really pretty.
Yeah, beautiful, but also in the middle of nowhere on top of a mountain.
We go inside the house.
Yeah, we go inside the house.
Well, it's really dirty, and it's like a hoarder house. There's like stuff everywhere. Mm-hmm. There's bugs everywhere.
Everywhere.
Like infestation level.
Ants, wasps.
Yeah, like beetles. And like there was like nothing there.
She didn't really show us around the house either.
She didn't show us around the house.
She took us upstairs. She showed us where the bathroom was, and then she took us to our room. So all we knew about were like walking into the entryway of the house and then our room in the bathroom.
Yeah.
So, and like she didn't talk to us about like the food situation. She didn't give us any sort of like plan, like, oh, we get up at this time and we work from here to here. There was no like communication about anything, especially the food part. We were so confused about the food part.
No, yeah.
But we got there around what, maybe 5:30?
Like 5:30.
5:30. So we put our bags down in our room and tell them about the room.
The room was really hot, really hot. The bed had no top sheet, so it's just like a giant comforter was our only option.
And there's a small window that we kept open, because believe it or not, it was actually colder outside in the hot sun than it was inside. Our room was literally like a microwave. And also, what else was in our room?
We had a door.
A door. A big wooden door in our room. And it was like, not dead bolted, but there were like 3 locks on it.
Yeah. But they were like easily open.
Yeah.
And so we like got the idea that we were supposed to go downstairs and like talk to everyone and socialize.
Well,
we were just trying to like be.
We were trying to communicate because we didn't really know what was going on.
Yeah.
Was like the biggest thing.
Yeah.
And we went downstairs, and it was maybe about 6 p.m. Maybe a little after 6:05.
Yeah. And so people come out and they start like putting their shoes on and getting
but
ready.
Not saying anything.
But
they just start putting their shoes on.
No.
And we're like.
And then they're like, "Are you guys working?" And we're like, "Well, I mean, no one talked to us about that." But we were like, we felt like we had to like.
And we just got home 30 minutes ago and put our bags down from a long day of traveling.
We were like, I mean, we felt like it was implied that we should help them.
Like, if we did not go and work, they would have definitely made a fuss about it.
It would have been like not.
It would have been something.
So we start working. We worked for like 3-4 hours.
3-4 hours weeding. Oh.
And we're not.
She's a bad farmer. We're just gonna say it. We are not learning a single thing from her. Her soil, so unhealthy.
It was so dry.
And there was
everything
nothing,
was like dead.
Like literally like picking up sand.
It was like puffs of like dry. Yeah.
And so she had us weeding. And honestly, we should have left the weeds in there because it's the only thing holding the soil together. You know what I mean? But she had us weeding for 3 hours. It was.
But we didn't.
Whatever.
We didn't know when we were supposed to stop. We didn't know like when dinner was. So we got done. Well, we didn't know if we were done, but we were like done with the job.
But we were like, okay, this is fine. Like this is just our first day. We're a couple of hours like. Just weeding, it's fine.
Yeah.
You know?
No, I mean, we had no, like, complaints the first day. We were like, no, this is fine. Like, we'll do this.
But then we started to get hungry.
We were really hungry and we didn't know what was going on. And so we were talking to her because, like, no one would
and also
tell
we
us what was
hadn't
going on.
Eaten since Burger King.
No, we hadn't eaten anything. And there was no food that was, like, she didn't tell us, like, what we could eat.
She didn't even take us to the kitchen, really.
No. So we didn't know what we could eat. And so we went up to her and we were like, hey, what's the deal for dinner? And she was like, well, like, we'll...
So vague.
Yeah.
So vague. Basically, what we gathered was she cooks dinner whenever she wants.
Yeah.
And she cooks lunch sometimes, but she doesn't eat breakfast. So for breakfast, we're on our own.
So, yeah, she was like, everyone just drinks, like, coffee for breakfast. And we're like, okay. And she was like, there's cereal. But then the next morning when I went to check the cereal...
Oh, God, are we getting ahead of ourselves? Okay. We'll talk about the cereal in a second. What's next?
Sleeping?
No.
Oh,
dinner.
Dinner. The food was good.
So we finished working. So dirty, obviously, but that's okay. But we're waiting forever for dinner because we don't know what time it's gonna come. Maybe we had dinner at like 9:15.
Yeah, it was like 9:30 by the time.
And it was good. We had pasta. It was good.
Yeah.
But the kitchen, so dirty.
Really dirty.
And so we knew, like, the pots and the pans and the silverware, like, not clean because she had been shoveling goat poop for the majority of the time we were reading. Maybe a little bit of goat poop, actually. We did most of the goat poop the next day.
Yeah.
But not clean. And she is not a clean person. So we definitely were not eating sanitarily.
Yeah, we were just a little worried about that.
Yeah.
But then the shower.
Dinner was good.
Yeah.
The upstairs shower, like, it wasn't our bathroom, but it was like the upstairs bathroom that everybody uses. The shower was broken, so we had to use the downstairs shower, which is like fine, not a big deal at all. And we felt so much better after we showered.
But there was no trash either, so we had to keep our trash like in like a little plastic bag in our room.
Because there was no trash in the bathroom, and we had like stuff that we needed to put in the trash.
And we didn't get any sleep either.
Oh, the room was so hot. We had to sleep, like, I had to sleep, like, genuinely no shirt, like, minimal clothing on top of the bed.
Because it was just so hot.
And the amount of times I woke up and I was so angry.
We were so sweaty.
It was a microwave.
Yeah.
We were being microwaved.
And then what's next? Oh, so we woke up at 7. Because it wasn't really explained to us either, like, when we were working. So we were like, okay, we'll wake up at 7. That's, like, a good time to wake up.
And that, like, and considering that we had traveled the entire day.
And then we still worked.
And then we still worked. We were like, okay, it's our first day. They'll give us some grace to sleep in a little.
Yeah.
But they were up and probably talking about how we weren't up at 7 a.m., which is... I mean, we just needed a day to get adjusted.
Yeah, we just had to sleep, and we also didn't get any sleep the night before because it was so hot at night.
Exactly.
So then we worked for like 3 hours.
We didn't have breakfast.
No, we didn't have breakfast.
We rationed. I had maybe like 5 granola bars, and we were like, okay, we're here for a long time. We have to ration these.
Yeah.
Because no food, and therefore no like vegan food or like. Because I was also willing to not be vegan just to get some food.
Yeah.
So we were like, okay, we have to ration these granola bars. And then
and then we were working, and I was doing like the broad forking, which is already like, it's like a full body workout kind of.
And even by like 8 a.m., it's hot.
It was very hot, and so we hadn't eaten anything either. And so I went over to Mia and I was talking to her, and I was like,
oh, and what was I doing?
Oh.
So Rachel's a bad farmer. She's a really bad farmer. She had me with like a little rag cleaning aphids off the bottoms of the leaves of these like baby okras. And meanwhile, there's still a bunch of aphids in the soil, so an hour later they were just gonna come back. I wasn't gonna tell her that. So it was completely ridiculous. Mm-hmm. Anyways, I did that for such a long time, cleaning singular aphid.
Yeah, and so she was still doing that, and so I came over to her, and I was like, because
you were doing manual labor, I was doing
really tired already, and
we had
faint. And so I came over to Mia, I was like, I'm like dying, like dramatically, like I was fine, but I was just like, she was cleaning aphids and I was doing this. I was like, this is annoying. And then Rachel was right there, and so now Rachel hates me.
Well, Rachel was like, oh, I could have you water the artichokes.
She was just like very like, she was
like,
really
you
upset
can't
about it.
And it was implying,
then she started,
like, oh, you can't do the work, so you can do something stupid.
And after I'd said that, she kept like implying that like I was in this for like something else. She was like, oh, like you get like a gym membership by being here, like you're
tanning
like
salon.
And I was like, okay. And then she had me shoveling the poop. Also the entire time we've interacted with her, she's just been not nice. Yeah. She was like very disrespectful.
Very
Even though it was like we were on the same level, like she just wouldn't, like we didn't know what was going on at all.
No. Like genuinely, what the hosts have to do, they're required to do certain things. Housing-ish, they're supposed to buy you groceries if they do not cook every single meal, which they don't. And they are supposed to give you like, what else? The big thing was they're supposed to buy you groceries and
we're supposed to have
give you food
to eat. And so after we were done working, we were like, we're so hungry. And so we asked the French girl about it. She's like, there's bread. And so we go in and
she was like, she didn't know.
Yeah, because she wasn't eating either. And so we went in and we like cut up this really stale bread.
Well, we were looking around the kitchen for such a long time.
And there was like moldy food and stuff.
Oh, the jars. they are like food hoarders. And so they have all these like jars of like jams and like things that they've stored, and they're not, a lot of them weren't refrigerated, and they were growing like cultures on them, but she wouldn't throw them away, so they're all stacked above, and the kitchen is just so horrible.
Yeah.
Disgusting.
Yeah. And so then we were, yeah, it was really dirty. And so then we were cleaning with her because, you know, we're like carrying our weight and stuff. And she's like being really rude.
Before she makes lunch, she's like, she said it in like a rude way. Like, before we eat, you guys need to clean the kitchen.
We're like, okay, yeah.
And we were like,
she's
okay,
already
like,
been like rude to us the entire.
But also, we just got there and the mess was not ours.
No. When we got there, we were like, whoa. It's like,
and when we were cleaning, she was so rude. This is what cemented the we can't be here, because when we were cleaning, like, didn't she take the broom from you at one point?
Yeah, she was like showing me how to like broom the floor, and she was like, no, like that's not the right way to do it. She was showing me how to put the silverware in the dishwasher because apparently I did it the wrong way.
Well, but she didn't do it in a kind way, like, oh, like you do it this way. She like would push you aside, and be like,
take the things from you.
No, it goes here like this, and because this doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
And
she was very like,
it was a horrible environment.
Yeah.
And cleaning, like, she was cleaning like so aggressively, like angry that we're not doing it faster, and also she wasn't giving us any instructions. We had been in this kitchen maybe one time, and there's shit everywhere. We don't know what, and they don't throw things away, so we don't know what we should get rid of. We don't know what we should move.
And she speaks perfectly good English, so it's not like this is like some like language barrier thing. Her
she's American.
She's from Ohio.
She's America. She's America.
She's from Ohio.
She's from Ohio. We thought she was French or Italian or something.
And that there would be someone else there too. But...
And we were so excited to learn a new language and speak a new language. She's American.
Yeah.
She's from Ohio. But anyway, she was so nasty to us.
Yeah.
And she was like acting like you were really stupid.
Yeah.
And
she hated me. She hated
you. She hated you.
Yeah, and I was telling her about like my birthday that was coming up, and like we just knew like she did not care at all about the fact that it was going to be my birthday. We were like, she's gonna make us work.
And after we had lunch, we were talking to her, and the girl, the 30-year-old woman, Elisa, was basically like, oh, like we don't really have any cereal, we don't really have any milk, we don't really have any food, we don't have any bread.
And she was like, no, we have that.
We have that. We have that.
No, we
don't.
And
then Elisa was like, oh, no, we don't. And she was like, could you maybe talk to Maria, who was Rachel's wife, who wasn't there yet. Apparently Maria's a little bit nicer, but we haven't met her. She was like, could you talk to Maria? She's yeah, I'll talk to Maria, but
no.
So she didn't want to buy us groceries. And that is one huge requirement of the woofing hosts, is to provide you with food. Because we are stuck. We are stuck on this farm, and I would say the closest grocery store was a 2-hour walk uphill, and she wouldn't drive us anywhere.
No, well, and the other...
And the town that we could walk to, Mambaldone, no stores. The only thing that was there is a train station.
Well, the girl that was French, we were talking to her, and she had been there when the wife was there too, and she was saying that she was like calling people and telling them how hungry, trying to tell them how hungry she was, and so like it's not like when the girlfriend was there it was like any better.
Yeah, she told me, oh, like I was calling my boyfriend and telling him how hungry I was, but then I realized everyone speaks French, so I couldn't talk to him in French. It's like, whoa, so you're hungry too, or
like
everyone's hungry.
And they like can't talk to anyone about it.
And
you can Rachel's always everywhere.
Refuses to take us to any like grocery store We're running out of granola bars. We don't have anything to eat for breakfast. Oh, and before lunch, we ate the stale bread. Did we say that already?
Yep.
The hard bread, we literally, like, it was like hard as crackers. We were crunching on it because that's all that they had.
But then we went to the lake, and so we walked down we were like, just wanted to do something.
Yeah, the girl, Noemi, who was like about our age, wanted to go to the lake, or the river. And so me, Noemi, Thea, and Elisa went walking to Mombaldone, which is about like an hour downhill. But this is noontime, so from noon to 6 we have like off because it's so hot we can't work physically.
Yeah.
So we are going down the mountain for an hour. We run out of water. Sun is beating down on us, but we're like, okay, like we're gonna find the river, we're gonna swim in the river, it's gonna be so much fun.
Then we get there and we're like wandering around the town because the French girl is like, no, I know where we're going. But we walk up like this hill and the water's like all the way down here.
And Elisa is like dying.
Yeah.
She's like dying.
Like everyone's kind of dying.
Everyone's dying. And
so we walk back to the town, then we go a different way. But the water is like some
biohazard. The water's biohazardous.
So we try to go a different way to like the faster current, and we walk through all of these like tall grasses, and we're getting like scratches on our legs and stuff. And then we're like, we give up. We just can't do this anymore. So we text Rachel.
Well, we texted Rachel an hour prior.
Yeah.
To confirm if
she could pick us up. And she's like,
there's no way we could physically walk up the mountain. Mm-hmm. It would take us way more than an hour. We were already exhausted. We had no water. And it's not like anywhere in the town we could go. In the town, we were searching for water. There's no stores. There's like 2 people's houses. We were just so dehydrated.
Yeah. Like I thought I was gonna like pass out or something. I was like, I can't drink any water. Like
and show the sunburn.
I got like really sunburned, but that's just kind of, like how I am. But I thought that like something bad was gonna happen.
But like this was our fault basically.
Yeah.
For like wanting to go like exploring.
Yeah. But I mean, Rachel,
she refused to pick us up for a long time. After like an hour of us being there, she finally responded after I texted her and called her. We asked her to pick us up like a while ago, and she responded with, well, I have bread in the oven right now, so ... which is implying, so I'm not gonna pick you up right now.
Yeah.
And
so we're like, what do we do? Like, do we hitchhike?
We were gonna hitchhike back because we couldn't physically walk.
No one could walk. We didn't have any water, and everyone agreed it was like a really bad idea.
So we were getting ready to hitchhike, and she called me back, and she was like, okay, like my bread, I took it out of the oven. I can come pick you up. So we waited maybe like 30 minutes for her to get there.
Yeah. And then she picks us up, and she's like annoyed because she's like, well, the bread isn't right because it hasn't risen up. But we're like, everyone's just like dying.
Mm-hmm. And it's 5:30 at this point.
Yeah. So we get there.
We left at like 1.
Yeah. So we get there and we go straight to work, of course. And then she does not like me. And so I'm like pulling up.
She doesn't like
well,
anyone.
she's rude to everyone.
She forgot Nomi's name. And she had been there for a week already. Mm. And Elisa.
So rude to Elisa. She's such a sweet woman. It was really sad.
Like, Elisa was like finishing one task, and then she was like,
She was like, I'm gonna go like finish this up, and she was like, no, like you do this.
This should be your priority, not that.
Yeah.
But like in a very rude way, like, oh, like you're stupid for wanting to do that first because this is.
But she had us shoveling all of the poop, and she was just like.
And also, Elisa was talking to us so excited. she was like, tomorrow Rachel said she will drive us to a cafe and we will have coffee. And it's very obvious that they have not left the property in a really long time.
We're like, oh, have you left? Like, has she taken you anywhere in her car? And she's like, yes. And we're like, oh, that's so nice. And she's like from the train station.
To the train station.
from when she got here. Like her friends have to pick her up if she goes anywhere else.
Yeah.
Which was not what Rachel told us. She was like, no, like, we'll drive you places. Like, it'll be okay. So we thought we could leave.
We can't leave the farm. Is the biggest problem. We're stuck there. No food. And, like, being treated not really well.
And so then that evening, we're, like, working past our time. I'm doing...
Oh, wait, but anyways, the coffee. Elisa was so excited to get coffee.
Oh, yeah.
So excited to get coffee. And she's like, tomorrow, Rachel said she'll take us to the cafe. And then she brought it up one more time to Rachel. And Rachel was like, no, we will have to do that another day.
Yeah.
And I felt so really bad. And we were like, we can't be here. We can't be here. We're going to get stuck on this farm.
Yeah.
And then...
the neem oil.
So basically the other people don't really like Rachel, but like they're not going to say it.
The neem oil. No,
so then we worked at night.
Yeah.
Or from 6 onwards. And me and Noemi are shoveling goat poop for 3 hours, which is fine. Like, that's what I signed up for.
Yeah, we're not complaining about, like, the working. Like, we were fine with the working. It was all, like, stuff we'd done before.
Yep.
So that was fine.
What we weren't fine with is the rudeness, the disrespect. Like, she was mean.
Yeah.
She was mean.
And also no food.
And then tell her what... And then... listen to this. This part will blow your mind.
Is
Yes. Yeah. Should I, like, lead up to it and then you say the part?
Okay.
She sprang the tomatoes.
She just hates me. She hates
Thea.
Me because of the one time when I went up to me and I was like, I'm dying.
And Sophia's weeding again for the 20 billionth time for hours. And Rachel is spraying. Rachel's the host, if you didn't pick that up already. She's spraying, like, neem oil, like, concentrate, some sort of thing on all the tomatoes, which is like a pesticide.
And I'm like sitting there weeding, and she comes by, and she, like, I'm sitting, and she sees me, and she goes, "Oh, sorry," and then she starts spraying me. She sprays. Like, I'm, like, sitting on the ground, and I'm, like, getting, like, mists of, like, the pesticide on me. She's like, "Oh, sorry."
But she keeps spraying you.
She's spraying me, though. She's not, like, she's not.
So
she just hates me.
And do you think it was intentional?
Yes, it was definitely intentional.
Okay.
And then she was talking to me. Whenever she would explain tasks to me, she started doing this after the one time when I told me I was dying. She started talking to me in French, which she knew that I didn't speak French. She just, like, I think wanted to make me angry. So she would just talk to me in French.
And her French is horrible.
She doesn't.
It's so bad.
It was easier for her to talk in English, but she just was like, she just didn't like me at all.
And one time you were taking a water break. So you didn't hear this part. You were taking a water break. This is when you were spraying the artichokes. Taking a water break, and me and Noemi were working with the goat poop. And she basically yelled over to us, "Who is watering the artichokes? Someone should be there. This is the priority." And you were taking a water break because genuinely so hot and tired from physical.
No, I hadn't eaten anything, and I had just done, like, all of this, like, work. So I was like, I'm gonna go eat, like, a bar or something, because the cereal was empty and I couldn't have had cereal.
Yeah.
Basically, like, we were, like, burdening her the entire time, and she was, like, annoyed that we were there. But
she made a big deal about the cleaning.
Yeah, but she was like, when I'm here, it's spotless. Even though, like, when we showed up,
before dinner, she, like, had a talk, or not a talk, but everyone was around the table, and she said, like, we need to come up with a cleaning plan, which is fair. Like, there's, like, a good amount of people in the house. That's fair. But what about it was so... She just was so... Like, directing it, like, you guys are the problem.
Yeah.
And for some reason, us being there made it worse, which... we didn't. After every time we ate, we would rinse off our plates and put them back.
No, we wouldn't
even put them...
We'd been there for literally one night.
And meanwhile, Rachel, when she's done cooking, leaves all of the dirty, crusty pots and pans on the stove.
Yeah.
And we have to scrub them later. Which, it's fair, like, she's cooking, but just rinse them out.
Yeah. No, she was... But, I mean, like, she is cooking for us, but... we're doing an equal amount of work for her too, so it was like weird that there was this like strange relationship
like,
happening.
Yeah, she like was burdened by us.
Yeah.
She was acting like she was like doing us such a huge favor.
Yeah.
And that we should be so grateful and so, and we were very nice.
Yeah.
Extremely respectful.
Nice.
Extremely
she liked you.
clean.
She liked you. Like she was like.
I didn't say anything to her. I just didn't talk to her.
Yes. Yeah. I don't know. She didn't spray.
I made Thea talk to her most of the time because I was scared of her.
Yeah. So that might have been it. She was very scary.
Okay. That's nice. The moldy.
Did we talk about that already?
No, we didn't.
For
dinner.
Oh, how all the bread was moldy, but we just ate it anyway.
For dinner, she served us moldy bread and pasta, but pasta was good. Moldy bread was not good, but we just ate it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we stayed that night. We were like clean. We did a lot of cleaning. We took all
everyone went to bed.
Yeah.
And so we were like, okay, we're probably gonna leave in the morning. So we did a crap ton of cleaning.
Yeah. And tidying and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because we felt bad, but she like was horrible, and we knew that we couldn't stay any longer.
No, yeah.
It felt like it was like not a good use of our time there because, like, we were just staying with this woman who was so rude to us.
So rude. We were not learning anything. I was so frustrated by how she was keeping her land and the soil. Like, you cannot call yourself like regenerative you can't call yourself that when you're destroying the soil.
Yeah, and everything that we had talked to her about on the phone was like entirely like not
completely different,
not true. And she was like, yeah, like my girlfriend's gonna be here, but like she wasn't there. Like we were just completely dependent on her for food, but we didn't have like any food to actually
and
eat.
She wouldn't get us groceries, and she wouldn't take us to, we were like totally fine with buying our own groceries too, like paying for them, but she just didn't want to drive us.
She wouldn't drive
Okay. So that night or morning, I guess, we stayed up until maybe about 12:45.
Yeah.
Packing, cleaning. And we woke up at 3:15.
And we got all of our stuff together. There was like a door, so we put all of our stuff outside of the door.
The wooden door.
We tried to be very quiet. It was so dark.
But everyone has their windows open so they can hear when we do shit outside.
So we were trying to be quiet. And then
I had so much. We were like so.
It was
like
very
adrenaline.
I know, because we were so tired.
We
had a lot of stuff.
And we were sneaking out in the middle, in like the crack of dawn.
Because we were afraid of Rachel.
We're afraid of her.
And so we walked down the hill.
We walked up the hill, down the hill. Took us an hour and a half.
Yeah, because we had to stop sometimes.
We stopped and peed because we couldn't use the bathroom without waking everyone up. And we stopped and peed, and we had to take so many breaks because I'm carrying a huge backpack on my back, and a really heavy one on my front, and you are too. You're carrying a huge hiking bag.
Yeah.
So we had to keep stopping to take breaks because of our shoulders. And we left at maybe 3:45.
Yeah.
And we
got there
to the train
at
5:15. And so we waited at the train station for an hour. The train came, and we escaped.
We were so happy. We were jumping
escaped.
up and down when the train was there because we were so happy.
Oh, and the whole time we were waiting at the station, we were so scared that Rachel was gonna see that we were gone and come and grab us.
Yeah.
And kill us.
We were just so upset because we had signed up to do this farming, and we were gonna
We wanted to learn.
We were gonna learn Italian. We were gonna learn more about farming, and instead she was like, we were like laborers who she didn't treat us, anyone that was there, correctly.
No.
And one of the girls was leaving soon. She'd only been there a week, and she was talking about how hungry she was. And the other girl,
Stockholm syndrome.
I don't know. She was just okay.
Well, the other girl was I think struggling to find somewhere to live.
Yeah.
So I think she was just grateful that someone was taking her in. But Rachel was so mean to her.
Yeah.
So mean
to her. And everyone the kindest people. So.
Except for Rachel. And then we never met her.
If she had been nice, we never would.
Oh, yeah. 100%. If she was nice, respectful, and fed us, there's no way we would have left.
No.
Because we're hard workers.
No, we would have done it. And we really like doing that kind of thing. So it's it would have been fine. But she was just whoa.
She was just way too mean and disrespectful. And there was just the food was disgusting and the house was disgusting. There were bugs in our bed.
There was no use of us being there at all.
And she acted like we were a burden, so why not just go?
We don't have to be a burden on her. We're in Italy, so we just wanted to be somewhere where we were actually experiencing it.
And so now we're in Genoa.
We can spend my birthday here instead of with Rachel.
Oh yeah, because she wouldn't have taken me to the grocery store to get anything for Thea's birthday, cake or cupcakes or anything.
She had marshmallows at the house, little circus.
And I bet they were old and stale too.
Definitely.
But now we're here, and we're gonna study a lot.
We're gonna learn Italian.
Go swimming.
We're gonna eat food. Actually,
there's civilization, and we can have access to the internet. Mm-hmm. The entire time, I could not talk to my mom. I could not talk to Nicole and Bella. I could not upload photos to the album because we were cut off entirely from civilization. We could barely access the maps to see where we were going.
Yeah.
So anyways,
now we're here.
That was our trip, and we escaped fugitives. But
now we know for Slovenia we're gonna ask some questions because we just have to genuinely, if they're nice, then it's fine. We just need them to be nice.
Nice.
And we really thought they were gonna be nice, and we were we talked to them on the phone. She seemed nice, but I don't know. I think it was all a front.
So, yep. Thanks for tuning in. We hope it was entertaining. We have been up since the crack of dawn.
We've been up for so long. We're so exhausted, and yeah.
So thanks for watching.
We're gonna go sleep.
Yeah, we're gonna go sleep. Thanks for watching. Bye.
Bye.